2024 marks 20 years of guitar, which also means we've been about for 20 years of changes in the music and the guitar scene. Now this month we decided to be a little bit more introspective, and my bud Ray he's compiled a list of the 20 best guitars of the 20 years of guitar's lifespan. You should definitely go read that, by the way. I put the description the link just in the description below so you can check that out. But what I've decided to do today is I picked 5 guitars from that list. A, because if I was to talk about all 20 guitars, I would be here all day, and this video would greatly kind of increase it in size. And B, some of those guitars were really rare, and there was only really limited models, so unfortunately we weren't actually able to get our hands on them. Except for one, which we'll touch on a little bit later. So let's just jump right in with the list now. These are in no particular order. I'm not in a position where I'm about to start tier listing these guitars. That's for you guys to do in the comments. And as always, if you do like the content or do like the video at all, a like and a subscribe would be very appreciated, as it really does help the channel. But let's just jump in with our first choice. Kicking things off at number 1, we have the Stripe Series Frankie by EVH, an incredibly well done and faithful recreation of the world's most famous Super Strat, donned by the late great Eddie Van Halen. Any Ed fan will recognise all the little bits that go into this guitar that make it truly special. We have that broken pickguard, we have the fake coil just in the neck there, and even the selector switch right bang in the middle. And never mind talking about the playability, this thing is absolutely great. Throw some gain on it, some modulation, and I think it's time to erupt. Coming in at number 2, we have the Yamaha Revstar. Particularly the Yamaha Revstar RSS20. Launching in 2015 and clearly taking inspiration from the classic Yamaha SG. The Yamaha Revstar, it kind of blends that classic sort of looks and, more modern player-friendly features, which make it an absolutely incredibly versatile guitar. And that actually is one of my favourite things about the Revstar personally. It's just the vast amount of options across the entire price range of them, because you do get quite a few different models of the Revstar. This one particularly being loaded with P90s and a 5-way selector switch, but there's tons of options to suit whatever style of playing that you do. And with players like Chris Buck championing these, I imagine seeing these on the Guitar 40 years list as well. So from a modern classic to something that could be considered completely futuristic, we have the Ernie Ball Music Man Kaizen, a collaboration between Ernie Ball, Music Man, and modern guitar hero Tosin Abasi. The Kaizen sports some out-of-this-world features like this off-kilter body shape, an infinity radius. Find out a little more about that by clicking the link above my head, where I give this a really good demo. And also, just some of those sounds and features that all modern guitar players love now. I don't see you pulling up to your local blues jam with something like this, but hey, I've been proven wrong before, and don't worry, It does come in a 6-string version as well, if that 7 is just a little bit too much for you. Sticking with Music Man, and specifically their cheaper sterling option, we've went for the Music Man Sterling St. Vincent Goldie. The Goldie is the recent addition to the St. Vincent line of Ernie Ball Music Man guitars, and is the signature model of Annie Clark, who is, well, the front person and shredder of St. Vincent, funnily enough. Ray said in his blog that this guitar reminded him of the Bo Diddley and Jupiter guitars, and I have to say that I do agree with him on that. It has that kind of classic look to it while being something completely new and unique in itself. But one thing's for sure, this thing looks awesome and certainly sounds awesome as well. Now, coming in at number 5, this is the most rare guitar on this list. With only 200 pieces available worldwide, this is the PRS John McLaughlin signature model. Designed by Paul himself for jazz fusion legend John McLaughlin, this guitar encapsulates the absolute pinnacle of what PRS are known for. Stunning wood choice, unbelievable craftsmanship, and of course, top of the list playability and sounds. To take a quote directly from Ray's blog for this particular guitar, this should be filed under M for masterpiece. So that was a selection of 5 guitars from our 20 best guitars of the past 20 years list on our website. As I mentioned, I just wanted to choose 5 from that list because I would be here all day. And these, I think, kind of encapsulated quite a sort of vast variety of different styles and sounds. And one thing's for sure, while we still see all the modern classics in terms of Les Pauls, Strats, Telecasters, they're going nowhere anytime soon. I think it's really cool to see that there is still space for new guitars and new ideas to be kind of pushed forward and for new players to be championing them. While things like the EVH Frankie very much paying homage to the greats of the past. But let me know what you think about our choice of the 5 guitars. And if you do want to see any more from that list, do let us know in the comments below, because I can definitely see what I can do about hunting some of them down. And if you have liked the video at all, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It really does mean a lot and does help the channel. But until next time, I've been Kieran, and this has been a quick look at 5 guitars from our 20 best guitars of the past 20 years list. Have a great day.